Well, the holidays are nearly upon us, and we're going to do some elevated dishes here. We're going to take some green beans and we're going to blister them, and we're going to take some carrots and oven roast them. Let's get cooking with style. Getting the carrots ready to go in the oven couldn't be simpler. It's a little olive oil. We're going to take a heavy shot of salt here, maybe about a tablespoon. The fresh thyme, we chop that up a little bit, and about a teaspoon of black pepper, freshly grated. We toss this to coat everything, and I'm serious, it's this simple. Everything's nicely coated. We put it on a pan, get the goodies that were in the bowl on the carrots. We spread them out, give it a little shake, and in the oven they go. To blister the green beans, what we're going to first do is called blanching or parboiling them. I've got a heavily salted water here boiling rapidly. The green beans are going to go in, and we'll let those cook for 2-3 minutes. So the green beans are done, and I noticed they were a little bit bigger, so I cooked them a little bit longer. You're going to have to adjust them to do that at your house, depending on the size of the green beans. Now, have you ever noticed in restaurants the vegetables are always a bright green? The reason for that, they put them in an ice bath, and that shocks them to stop cooking, and then that way they stay that bright green. We'll let these cool down completely, and then we'll blister them in the fry pan. Carrots have been in the oven now for just a bit. We're gonna give them a little toss. You can see the caramelization on the tips there. We're gonna do one toss and come back in about another 10-15 minutes, and those will be done. Let's get these green beans blistering. I'm using the same pan that I made the bacon bits in because I want to pull up some of the beautiful little drippings that are in there. We've thrown our olive oil in. These are our blanched or parboiled green beans. We're going to throw them right in on top of that, and we're going to let that start to blister. On top of that goes in a little bit of shallots. Those will caramelize just a little bit while we're cooking that. So while those start blistering, let's get these roasted carrots together. So they're going to go in a pan, a little pot, or a little tossing dish here. And now what I want you to do is not put the butter on until you're just about ready to serve these up. We're going to take a little bit of honey, drizzle that over the top. We're going to take our parsley and put this in like so, and then the butter. The reason we're putting it in last is because if butter's too hot, it'll break apart the solids and the oil in there, and then you'll have an oily carrot mess. This way, the butter melts slowly and becomes like a nice creamy honey sauce and goes over the carrots. You see how that's melting and it's nice and creamy? So these are just about ready to serve up. Let me give a toss on my blistered green beans, and those two are just about ready to go. You see that nice blistering there? That's what we're looking for. This is another minute or two and everything will come together. All right, we're into the home stretch. Our green beans are blistered. We'll go ahead and get those ready to go. And see all the nice caramelization of the shallots in there, and then the drippings from the bacon. That's coming off into this right here. So set that down. Of course, we got to put our bacon bits in, and bacon makes everything better, so we'll put them all in. And now for the carrots, as I said, we're putting them in, just the honey and butter in there at the end. So we'll get that into our serving dish. And so what we're doing is we're taking classic dishes and we're elevating them just a little bit. So what I've got for you here is the honey roasted, or the honey glazed roasted carrots, and then some blistered green beans. These will really add to your Thanksgiving holiday, elevating you with cooking with styles. If you'd like these recipes, go to cbsa.com/recipes. Happy holidays.